Good morning. My name is Teresa Ellifritt. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I struggle with food addiction. This video is about why in the world should you listen to me? That's the first question I asked my mentor when I felt called to start a group for supporting healthy eaters. After all, I was raised in church, working in ministry since I've been, I would say, probably age 17 and older. But I never thought that God would use my food addiction to help other people. But our God can do anything. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons that you might want to go on this journey with me. Number 1, with the help of God and the low carb eating plan, I've lost 80 pounds. And when I first became a diabetic, my A1C was 13, which is very high. And I have been able to lower it to 5.9 at my last testing. I was on insulin and Ozempic, and I have now been able to get off of that medication. Did it save me money, but also it's not great for your body. If your body can make your own insulin, then you should be doing that. That is the first thing. If you don't know what an A1C is, that is how they monitor diabetes. So an A1C of 6.5 and over is considered diabetic. So I'm going to give you a Bible verse with each reason. So the Bible verse for reason 1 is 1 Corinthians 10:31 through 33. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Do not cause anyone to stumble. And 33, even as I try to please everybody in every way, for I am not seeking my own good, but the good of many, so that they may be saved. Number 2, I have had over a decade in leadership in Celebrate Recovery and other ministries, helping people seek God more and turn away from the things that distract them from Him. In these ministries, I have learned key tools that help me and others stay on track in all areas of my life, whether it's from food or it's from people-pleasing or codependency or addiction. So many different things in this world can distract us from God, and that is not part of our purpose. The verse for this one is Matthew 5:6. Happy are those whose greatest desire is to do what God requires. And that's what I do. I require that God be sought first in my life and to help others reach that way. Number 3, because of the trauma in my childhood, I'm aware of the constant trials it takes to live in this world. This world is not our home, guys. Because of that, this is a lifestyle, not a diet. I tell people all the time, if you look at it as a temporary thing, you're going to go right back to what you did beforehand. If we don't realize that this is a lifestyle, that this is a lifetime of learning to eat healthy, every day we grow a little bit closer to God. Every day we get refined by Him. And every day we learn tools to help our bodies eat the way they should. But I know that I will never arrive to a point where I will not need Jesus, where I won't need the accountability or the support that the people in my groups and the people in my circle supply for me. Have you ever met someone who has it all together? Sometimes when they have it all together, it's just really hard to relate to them. People who are just starting, they can't see how there's any way they will ever reach that point. I've met many people like that in my journey, and during that time, instead of drawing myself closer to them, I feel more disconnected. I feel like it's so unattainable. So I want to say that I can relate to those who are just starting. I can relate to those that struggle, because I do. I struggle. God continuously humbles me to the point where I am I am able to help you in your struggles and in your journey. The verse for this one is, I know nothing good lives in me, that is, in my sinful nature, for I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. Romans 7:18. Number 4, when I was a kid, we didn't always know where our food was coming from. My mother was a single mom. She worked 2 to 3 jobs all the time. So I was, at a young age, starting at age 9, responsible for the household duties, including cooking. A lot of times our food would come from food banks, or something Mom would bring home from the restaurant she worked at. So I became really good at adapting our pantry into being able to feed me and my brother and sister. At that time, I saw this as an inconvenience and a hindrance. But now I see that God was using this to teach me how to adapt recipes, how to adapt towards my my circumstances. I have been able to come up with recipes that normally people eat, and make them a little bit healthier. I believe that healthier alternatives is the key to a lifestyle as opposed to a diet, because if we're going to continuously go back to the food that does not work for our specific body, and causes issues in our specific body, whether it's for those who are diabetic or those who have food allergies, or whatever reason it is that your body doesn't react well to a certain food, you can adapt these recipes to fit you better. And I believe that God has given me the tools to do this. The budget that I've had to stick to has also been a key to be able to make simple, easy meals that can adapt to a lower budget. The verse for this one is, for it is God who works in you to will and to act according to his good purpose. Philippians 2:13. I see how he has turned that around and worked in my life. And number 5, I want you guys to have the support and the accountability that I need on a daily basis. God has called me to do this. I know that very clearly. He has called me to walk other people through this journey. And I know that I couldn't do it without the support and accountability of those people in my circle, those people who I run to when I have questions, those people who guide me through the hard times, those people who celebrate my victories. And I want that for you guys too. The verse for this one is, let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord. Lamentations 3:40. Guys, let's do this together. Let's grow together. Let's become a place that is safe for each other. In this healthy eating journey that you're on, no matter if you're starting or if you are a seasoned healthy eater, I still believe that you need the support and love and guidance that comes from a group of Christian lady believers who want to do the best for you. And I hope this group fits you and that you can find your safe place here. Have a blessed day.